Man,
It was a smart move.
you John Morant, man. You're John Morant. You're not. And no disrespect to Dylan Brooks, Desmond Bain, and all those guys, great, good young players. You're Ja Morant. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like you got like, what was the reason? What was the reason to post that on Instagram? For what? I would love if I was interviewing John Morant right now. I would really want to ask him, get inside his psyche, and say, "Look, man, really walk me through the steps of what made you post that on Instagram. Look, I get it. We all post different things. Me, I stick to positivity in my family. That's all I really post. I don't really post anything else. Or maybe I might post some MBS stuff, but I don't post anything else because not everything's for the world to see, in my opinion. But everybody. Some people live a different type of lifestyle. They want to show everything that they get, everything they do, and that's cool. I'm not knocking it, but we have to use some type of logic behind that and say to ourselves, "Look, man, like you said, I'm a role model, and I could have bodyguards. I could have all these guys that's watching my back. Maybe he had some issues with some of his bodyguards. I don't know, but that's why I would love to have him. John Moran from the Sports Junkie, baby. MVS. We try to get you on here, man, for that first talk right after this situation. Come on at you, boy, man. We'll sit out with you. And look, I'm open minded. Me, I'm not one to try to bash you. I really want to understand what was going on. So this is an open invitation to you, man. Love to have you on the show.
And if you gonna show a pistol, that little ass pistol, that
You
ain't shit.
see?
All right, man. The now here's another topic I gotta clarify to people.
Oh God.
Obviously, a lot of people had a problem what I had to say about it. They felt like I was attacking John Morant. I had nothing bad to say about John Morant. I'm looking at the situation right now based off of the NBA policy or the player conduct policy. He violated the policy, and obviously the Memphis Grizzlies suspended him for 2 games. He's lucky the NBA didn't step in, because if the NBA stepped in, he would have got suspended. He would have got suspended. Probably more than that. So and the reason why I said that, because John Morant, he's a role model. He's a you got little kids that look up to him, and both of you guys have kids. I mean, if your kid, I mean, I talked to Q behind the scenes about this, but if your kid sees that, is you're telling they're telling you that your kids saying, hey, if my favorite player, somebody that I look to, is doing that, I could do that too. So I'm asking to all the parents out there, you guys okay with that? That's defending John Morant right now? And obviously you wouldn't be okay with that, because he shouldn't be doing that at all. Like the previous night they played the Denver Nuggets, you got blown out in that game. Obviously John Morant was the leading scorer. People's gonna think I'm hating on him. He did go for 2 for 10 in the second half, but it's what, 5 in the morning. You're on IG Live. I mean, what are you celebrating for? I mean, what is the purpose that you are celebrating on IG Live? You just lost the game. You got blown out. So I just didn't understand that. And then you look at John Morant's incidents with the situation at the mall, with the situation with the kid. You got you know, somebody in his team in a car pointing like some lasers, which is signal guns. All these incidents involved in it.
Uh-huh.
So it seems like there's a problem. And is he trying to tell people that he's some tough guy, or he's a goon, or people that he are goons? I mean, when you're a gangster like that, you don't let people know that you are one. I mean, you know what Lil Wayne says: "Gangsters move in silence," right? Well,
Oh, oh God,
I
oh
think
God, now
I
you
think
do
he
that.
should change the way he
Oh,
moves,
Ralph
uh,
said that, man.
and obviously and obviously he did apologize. I don't know if it was a sincere apology. I don't know if it came from the PR, but I'm glad that he is taking accountability and he's realizing, yo, this is bad. This ain't good. And the people around him need to let him know that too. And dude, you're making 200, you're about to, your contract's about to kick in. You're about to make as much as 231 million. You're about to be the face of the Power A campaign. You just signed a deal with Nike. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
Yeah, and
Like,
and
I,
and
I think,
Kia,
I think,
Kia, to add to that real quick, I want to say this, man. I work at a school, and I can tell y'all, man, every single kid you ask them who's their favorite player, they're gonna say John Morant. Every last one of them. He literally, we can make the case if this doesn't happen and the Grizzlies go on to, let's just say, have a really successful season. Maybe not win the NBA Finals. I'm not saying that because you have other teams out there. LeBron's on his way out. This dude literally has a chance to be the face of the league, and you can't have stuff like this, man. You got to think.
yeah,
There's people in his corner. Have to tell him something. Like, man, look, man, you could be the face of the league. And maybe he doesn't care about that. But, I mean, you're a role model, man. Whether you choose it, you asked to be it or you didn't, you are that to these young
yeah.
kids. And they look up